Hola! It is July 31st, 2014, the date that Sony has announced as the final day of Vanguard's Saga of the Heroes. Saga of Heroes. Say the title wrong. Um, I could not find any notice as to a time that the game would be shut, the servers would be shut down. Um, let's see, hold on just a second. It is currently 5 to 7 p.m. UTC, Universal Coordinated Time. Um, well, I was able to log in with my account. Now the question is, can I actually log into the servers? And for how long? This particular session I won't be able to play for a great long period of time, maybe an hour, and then I need to do some business. But I thought just in case I should go ahead and log in and see what's going on. At this late date, there hardly seems any point. Well, I mean, I don't know if I mentioned earlier. How much of an idiot am I? I've got the preview up, and I still forget to remove the stream startings when I'm ready. Crap. Overlay. Okay, so maybe I'll cut the video here. Let's start again. Hola! This is Vanguard Saga of the Heroes, and it is July 31st, 2014. Sony Online Entertainment has announced that the game servers will be shut down today, possibly the end of today, sometime on August 1st. That's not clear. They say July 31st. I'm not sure of the time. It is currently about 5 hours short of midnight, August 1st, or the end of the day, July 31st. So I was still able to log in, no problem. Let's I'm not sure what the busiest area would be. Let's check call first. See if we can find some other players and see, maybe, I don't know if I'm wondering if there's some sort of event that might happen today. If not official, maybe unofficial, by the players. I guess I could ask in chat. Looks like there might be some people here. Sorry I'm being silent here, but I'm reading to myself. Okay, they're talking about emulator projects. We'll see whatever. If that ever develops into anything, it may take years. Is there someone here that see? I don't know. Is there Pankelion somewhere here in the area? He's asked someone if he. Oh, there's Pankelion. There's a Brad here that he thought might be Brad McQuaid. So it seems like Call might be a sort of gathering area here. I'm seeing a number of guild founders. Music and dancing of the sort that you can do in these sort of games is a relatively common way to waste time when a bunch of people are standing around. Way to sort of participate in group events. Prefer to be in first person mode. But I thought I'd show you that I was actually dancing there, sort of. I don't use emotes that often, or at least the fixed ones, whatever you want to call that, the animated ones. So I don't really know them that well. Well, standing around like this isn't that interesting, really. Huh. I guess people can... So there's a lot, since I've never gotten very high level in this game, and plenty of places I haven't gone, and, things I haven't done, there's a lot I don't know. This would seem to be a player. Is it kind of like a costume? At this point, it's questionable whether I will ever know some of this stuff. Guess I could mount up on my level 2 horse or something like that. Let's go to the the tavern maybe. If I don't find anything else more interesting to do, I may do some traveling today. Maybe show you some areas that haven't been in this playthrough. Oh, this is the bank. Trying to remember where the tavern is. I think it's the next one. It's Tradewind Tavern. I'm sure the game designers meant for these to be gathering places, but the fact of the matter is the rift stones, as we saw, have a tendency to be used because they're a jumping off point to other places. So I see nothing but NPCs in here at a glance, anyway. Well, let's see. Oh, I guess maybe here's someone that was... Okay, so in fact, New Targanor is where I was thinking of going. Here's someone planning to do something from the docks of New Targanor. I don't know that they were replying to me. They may be requiring to... yeah, some people are more crude, I guess, than others. Not that I'm exactly prudish, but still. Yeah, Riftstone, yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah. But yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, let's go to New Targanor. I was thinking of going there anyway. That's the one area I we have been to the Riftstone there, but I did not actually go into New Targanor. I think I've described it as one of the most annoying cities in the game. It's quite large, and you have to go quite a distance to really even get into the place. But let's do it. At least once before this is all said and done. Yeah, here we go. What? I did not have apparently. Now that just changes me to sprinting. I guess I'll... Well, except it didn't actually kick in. At least the mount being mounted is comparatively quiet. I don't guess I'll ever be claiming those 6 items at this point. Probably I have already claimed them, and it's telling me... Well, no, I would suppose those are 6 items I could claim, except that I think I would have to go through the store to do it. And I believe the store, was perhaps shut down even before I started playing this time. You should take a little time to check out views when they are available. Don't know. It's pretty high up. Well, actually, can I jump any better than the horse? It's doubtful. I don't want to jump off, but yeah, I'm afraid that I'm going to jump too far. So I don't think I ever played too much around this area. So I suppose this is actually is meant for horses and the like. Here's someone. Spiritualist Weasel Emissary of New Targanor. Screeching Weasel Emissary of New Targanor, huh? I presume that's a diplomacy title. Come on, you can do that, yeah. Let's take a look over this way. Nope, sorry. This wall being here seems a little odd. Kind of foggy. Let me try something. If I turn that all the way up, did that even have any effect? And is it hurting performance? I think it is hurting performance somewhat. I can't say it really had that much effect. Oh, I see. That's distance blur. Right. Okay. Can I move that up to high without too much cost? Seems okay. Probably gonna get some more lag in situations because presumably higher textures will mean you know, sort of increased load times when textures have to be loaded. loaded into the video card RAM anyway. Just a guess. So this is one of those places, you can see there's some, places for doorways here that, as far as I'm aware, were never used. I mean, there are a number of areas in this game that look like they were set up for, future expansion that, unfortunately, were never used. I think I need to go this way. Let's go back into quiet first-person mode. It doesn't always look like this here. I wonder if this is because of the time of day. It's currently 7 in the evening. Oh no, well, actually, both. 7:13 in the evening, 7:30 in the evening, roughly, in the game, and 10 after 7, roughly, UTC. Not that that's my local time, but that's what I tend to use in this kind of situation. So, yeah, sure, let's go in here. Take a little look around. We don't need this anymore. I don't want to eliminate the chat, but let's make it a little smaller. It's too bad I can't play this game at a little higher resolution, but the computer's just not quite up to it, so the UI tends to take up a lot of space. Let's turn down those footsteps. We still can hear them. At least I can hear them. So New Targanor has all sorts of areas like this that... I'm not saying there's no use to this at all. I remember coming in here for a quest with at least one character, although it might have been mistakenly. I can't quite remember. But you got rooms like this. I mean, you could say these could be used for like guild meetings and whatnot, and very likely some of that happened at some point. Yeah, came this way. But in the hours I've spent the game and been in some of these places, it's just vague. Actually, let's go this way first. I think that's the main entrance there. Not that I don't suppose I can actually visit every room in the game. Okay, and the way here, I suppose it'll be somewhat of a mirror of the other side. Well, this is different, I think. Okay, yeah, you got a sort of library here, I guess. Yeah, nice fire. Okay, let's go in the main door here. Mysterious noble, huh? Interesting entryway. Assistant Director of Internal Affairs. Director of Dwarven Affairs. And here is King Baron Targanor Firth, King of Targanor. New Targanor Trading Company. I I think this just goes up to that yeah, second doorway there. Let's check out these side doors. Blood Mage Instructor. House Thistle.
You look lost.
I mean, you have characters like this who, well,
Take care.
I mean, as far as I can say at the moment, he's has no function other than as decorative. But that it may be that at a higher or lower level he would have had a quest or discussion of some sort, or maybe because of my faction. He doesn't really have anything to say to me of relevance. Doesn't mean he doesn't to anyone. I shouldn't assume that's the case. So it's interesting that the spellcasting trainers in the area are just off of the the King's audience chamber. See, there's there. Yeah, I guess that's it. I think we've been through the whole entire building. Be interesting to know the. Oh, this is the Sigil of Ages Past. Huh. I came up before, and I just kind of thought of it as like referring to the room, but no, I think it's referring to that. Sculpture, so to speak, stone. So yeah, night is upon us, which isn't going to help too much. Let's bring the gamma up a little bit. Not very realistic looking, but I thought I had some of this turned on before. I don't know to what extent, mine would be considered newer or not. Turn on HDR and see what happens, I guess, although it's kind of chugging there, but that may be because of loading. I'm mounted right now, right? Yes. Let's no, I won't do that. I was going to enable FPS there, but I think it's the same key that stops the stream, so don't want to do that. And it doesn't matter. What really, only thing that really matters is how it feels to play the game, and well, it doesn't feel great. Here's a door that goes nowhere, at least as far as I can tell. I think maybe I better turn off HDR. Or let's see what happens when I do turn it off anyway. I think that is smoother. Sort of. I think there's a good chance I'm going to get sort of lost traveling around here and probably go in some loops, so forgive me about that. Trying to spend too much time here because I do want to check out some other areas if we can. Okay, this apparently I guess there are walls separating areas of New Targanor. And if it were daytime, we might be able to get an interesting view from up here, or at least daytime and not foggy. Again, unused doorway. Can't really see much at this point due to all the fog and the night and the darkness, comparative darkness. Not to mention the fairly significant distances this city involves. You can see, for example, probably should go to Lethnore as well. I don't know if that's a good pronunciation. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I'm trying to think of something to compare. I think in this gameplay I at least spent a little. You went through Three Rivers at least, and you never saw me go to Themwar's Shield. But that's a fair distance, and if you look at the New Targanor, we're to some extent. The city itself is this walled area. There's no scale here to speak of. But it's a large area, large town, large city, I guess. Just double checking it was still mounted. Okay, this goes up to, interesting, the wall continues up to that entry keep sort of thing we had to pass through. I don't think I'll go out there yet, at least. If it was daytime and we could really get a good view, I might feel differently about it, but curious if there's any access to this, and where does this lead? Apparently, even as high as we are up, this is the part of the mountain that this is, I guess, built on or in or something. Okay, so there's the roadway that we entered on after we were in that building with the King of Targanor. I don't guess I will take the vertical route. Let's try to find our way back down. Oh, what, player with a flying mount, I think. Presume this is where I came up, and might as well return that way.